Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Let's see how we can solve this equation x to the x is equal to x. And what we're going to do in here, we have our x in the exponent, and common way in these kind of questions, we can go with the logarithm or natural log on each side. If we do the natural log on each side, keep in mind that the domain of natural log, the log of a has to be greater than 0. So in order to do that in here, we're going to do the absolute value for each of them is equal to ln of x. From the laws of the logarithm, when we have ln of a to the power of b, the b can go in the back of the logarithm or natural log. And that's the main reason when we have the exponent, we go with the logarithm or natural log, because that way we can get the x in the back of the logarithm or ln. So we have x ln of absolute value of x is equal to ln of x, and in here we can bring the right side to the left, so we have x times ln of x minus ln of absolute value of x is equal to 0. Now we can see the common factor in here, so we're just gonna factor ln of absolute value of the x from the first one, and from the second one we can minus 1, and if we multiply these, we're going to get what we had in the previous parts. It will be equal to 0, and that's a times b equal to 0, which means a can be 0 and b can be 0 too. So let's go with the first part. Ln of absolute value of the x is equal to 0, which means e to the power of 0 is equal to absolute value of the x. E to the 0 is 1, and when we have absolute value of the x is equal to 1, that means our x is equal to plus or minus 1. So two answers so far in here. We'll see if both of them are acceptable or no in the previous part. So that was our A, and our B is x minus 1 is equal to 0, which means our x is equal to 1, which is what we had in the previous part. Okay, so our equation was x to the x is equal to x. And let's go with x is equal to 1. We're going to have 1 to the 1 is equal to 1. So that means our x is equal to 1 is one answer. And if we go with x is equal to minus 1, we're going to get minus 1 to the power of minus 1 is equal to minus 1. And we know this will be 1 over minus 1, which is basically minus 1. So this one works too. So at the end of this, we're going to have two answers, plus or minus 1, which will be the final answer for this question. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you have another approach to solve this, and you guys take care. I'll see you in the next one.